Can I not go live for some reason? Hopefully we're live. Hopefully we're live now. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Don't know. Are we live? Oh, now we're live. All right. Now we're good. Now we are good. Now we are good. So, how is everybody? How is everybody doing? I've been better. To tell you the truth, I have been better. Things have been rough past couple days, the past week or so. Hold on, I gotta turn. There we go. Maybe that'll turn off notifications. Let me see. What we're gonna do? Oh yeah. Let's get some. Why is this all screwed up? Give me a second. Give me a second. Things are just one of those. Okay. I think we should be good now. We should be good now. Okay. Let me tweet out everything. We need music too. Let's get some music. Let's do. Nothing wants to work. Ever wants to work. Nothing ever really wants to work. It's always like just a pain. Sometimes I don't know why. Okay, let me get Spotify going. Why am I getting so many ding? Like, Spotify never wants to work. Oh, man, I'm just getting nothing but notifications from Discord. I'm shutting down Discord right now. Just nonstop. Maybe I can start Spotify now. Whatever. Spotify doesn't want to. Always. Why? Why Spotify? Why do you want to do this? So let's exit out of that. Let's see if we can find it again here. And just quit out of it. Of course, with having my Ryzen, it wants to just be like start up like 4 of them. Like it makes so many instances of Spotify for some odd reason. I don't know why. Okay, let's see now if Spotify will work. What's up, Smiling Oma? How you doing? What's up, Mr. G? There we go. Now Spotify wants to work. Okay. Let's get into songs. Oh, we don't want no rap right now. We're just gonna have some chill. Actually, let's do some lo-fi beats. How about some lo-fi? There we go. Lo-fi. Okay. Got that. Everything's good. Let's grab this. Let's share this. I've been better, to tell you the truth. Don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. Stressful week to say the least. Okay, so yeah, cool thing is we're at 331 subs, which is amazing. The past like couple days, been getting a bunch of subs, which has been really, really cool. I need to turn down myself in my headphones really quick because I am like way loud. Way loud. There we go. Let's go to 80%. There we go. Okay. So we're up to 331 subs. Okay. Couple things. Got my new headphone screens for these, and the tips are foam, and then better screens to help block any debris or anything that can go in there, which is really nice. These are really nice tips. At first they were kind of uncomfortable, but now I'm trying to get used to them. They're really more bassy for these IEMs, which I love my IEMs. Don't get me wrong, I love my Sennheiser 650s, but I love my IEMs just because they feel more comfortable. If I want to do my hair, I can do my hair. I don't have to always be wearing a hat and have it covered up or smushed by my headphones. Anyways, so seen a lot of cool stuff lately on Twitter, mouse wise and stuff like that. Which a couple things I really wanted to talk about. Okay. So I have been just thinking in general in life. Okay. Just a lot of stuff, honestly. It's just overwhelming, you know. Don't know. Okay, first of all, don't know if we're gonna be playing any games or doing aim training today. I just wanted to kind of just chill and get on here, and just update and just talk life. Just honestly, just talk life. I fell into a really big depression over the weekend. Just thinking I wasn't good enough. Just that life has passed me by, you know. I'm pushing. I just turned 39. Just turned 39, and I have like just I don't have a good job. I am making barely any money right now. I don't own a home. I live in an apartment. I am struggling paycheck to paycheck, and I'm sick and tired of it. I want to try to make YouTube a full thing, but I'm so far from that. It's not even, you know, just to even monetize the channel, I need 331 subs. I need 331 subs. I have that. I need 1,000 subs to monetize my channel. Okay. Even with it being monetized, that doesn't mean that I can just go full-time content creation at all. Like it's I am going to have to be a lot of subs, a lot of viewers, pushing a lot of watch time hours in order to get that. I need to be thinking about a couple other things. Okay. I had been coding for quite a while before really getting into streaming. Streaming was kind of like a second thing, and I really wanted to get into coding. But I have been messing around with these little boards, okay? These little boards here. And it has sparked my love for coding again. It's so much fun. Just so much fun coding stuff and having stuff work. But I also want to keep on doing aim training and stuff like that. I don't want to stop. I still have goals I want to hit with that. But money-wise, I think I can make more money doing coding and stuff like that, because right now YouTube's not paying the bills. Right now YouTube is costing me a lot of money, with hardware, with, you know, doing mice reviews, which I like doing, but at the same time, like, I'm shelling out my own money. I'm paying my own stuff for mouse pads, for mice, and mice aren't cheap right now for me. You know, I'm just, I don't know what to do. I don't know. It keeps me up at night. I don't know what to do. Like I am freaking out because I don't know what to do. You know, I thought being 39 right now, I'd have a house, I'd have a good job, a good career where I'm not worried about stuff, but I'm not there. I've pushed a lot of stuff away, which I have a lot of experience, but I want to do more. I still want to hit master complete in name training in Voltaic, but that can't be a full thing right now. I need to pay the bills. I need to make money. Just before getting paid recently, I barely, I was under $100 in my bank account, honestly. And that's not going out buying extravagant things. That's just paying bills. That's paying rent. That's just paying bills. Cell phone bill, health, insurance, fuel, food. Everything is just so expensive lately. I have no money left over. And that being said, my last paycheck was less than my regular paychecks because now we switched insurance, and my insurance went from $46 a month to $180 a month, which I don't know how I'm going to pay that because I barely have enough money as it is. Just when I was making, the money I was making, it doesn't add up in my head. So I'm having to cut back on a lot of stuff. I've had to cancel a lot of my subscriptions to stuff. Pretty much just go really, really basic on stuff. I want to watch the new Last of Us show. I don't have HBO Max anymore. I actually had to cancel that last month because I wasn't going to have enough money. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do about this with my channel. I would like to do coding stuff on the channel and do aim training as well. I want to learn how to code more, do more Python stuff. I love coding in Python. I know JavaScript as well. I know very basic, not even I couldn't even call it basic, C and C++. But I have been having fun with Python and especially Circuit Python with these. This run, you can run it on the Arduino C version of C and C++, or you can run it on Circuit Python, which is really cool. It runs a little bit slower, but for these, it's perfect because you can there's so much cool stuff you can do with these. For instance, I'll show you guys. This is really cool. So this is something I just put together today. So it's an LED matrix, and it's running off of an ESP32 right now, running USB power from my computer to the ESP32, and then the 3 volt, the ground, and then the signals coming to here. And so this is rated for 5 volts, but right now it's running off of 3.3 volts. I saw somebody do this and I wanted to do it, and messing around with Python again and just messing around with code is just sparked having so much fun and just wanting me to code more. And this is really cool because you can do some really cool stuff with it. It's called WLED that you can flash onto the ESP32 over here on the little cam down here. If you look down here, it's right here. It might be a little hard to see. It's a little board. It's roughly about that big. But it has Bluetooth and it has Wi-Fi built into it. It's dual core that runs at it's dual core 32-bit. It runs at 240 megahertz. It's got not a lot of RAM, but enough to run whatever. 802.11 Wi-Fi up to 150 megabit speed. Bluetooth. Actually, let's just click on this so that way we can pull up everything. It's got 32 programmable pins. It does digital, does analog stuff, pulse width, so you can do motors and stuff like that. It's really cool. Runs off of Arduino. You can do platform and VS Code. You can run Lua, MicroPython. With MicroPython, you can run CircuitPython as well. the expressive IDF, which is their official programming language, and then you can run JavaScript on it too. It's a really cool board. You can do so much cool stuff with it. You can put Wi-Fi to whatever. You can run Wi-Fi wherever you really want to. It's really, really cool. And then this, I flashed WLED onto it, connected it to my network, so I can actually unplug this and run a 5-volt power source to it, and it will run all on its own. You know, you have all these really cool stuff. You can run solid colors to it, blobs, like blink stuff, black hole. It will do a lot of cool stuff. It's got a lot of cool, like a ton of preloaded, I want to call not themes, but just stuff on it, you know. And then you can connect these together so you can build your own matrix. This is an 8x32, so you can run four of these and run a 32x32 grid, and either have them be independent or all connected together. So you can do, like, this is what I wanted to do. So you got here scrolling text, right? So right now it's just doing the date, but you can do your own custom text. But I wanted to do put it behind me. I wanted to change my setup a little bit. I want to put a shelf behind there, which I was going to do. I was going to buy a shelf this weekend, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to have enough money to do so. Builds comes first. So that's the important thing. I was going to put one behind me and put that up there. So that way, when everybody, if somebody donates, if somebody subscribes, once when we hit 1,000 subs and people, I can set up channel stuff. It can scroll with your name. If you donate, you can do a custom text. And that's I'm going to have to just do it from a Python script. So that way it'll grab the API, throw it into that, and do custom text. But there's still, like, so many cool, like, little stuff you can do with this thing, and it honestly costs under $30. ESP32 you can get for like $9 right now on Amazon, I think it is. I have it connected to a breadboard, but you can solder the pins on. This was like $8. So it's fairly cheap to do this. Luckily, one thing, if everybody didn't know, if you use Bing and on your Microsoft account, you have Bing rewards, Bing points. You can actually spend those on Microsoft's website for their Bing. You go to Bing rewards, and I had enough to do $30 in Amazon gift cards. So I was able to buy this, the breadboards, some wires, some jumper wires and stuff like that to connect it all. So I didn't have to spend any money for it. I had Microsoft pay for it, you can say. So it was really cool. It's really fun to set up. Like, it took a second to get everything all straightened away on it, but there's really cool stuff you can do here. You can do custom colors. You got like cool spaceship stuff you can do. You can change the settings for it. There's just really cool stuff with it. Like, I haven't even checked it all out. Like, I was playing with this before stream to set it all up, but there's just so many cool stuff you can do. Like I said, you can set up for home automation too. That you can have change colors wherever you're at. It was really fun to do. You know, I love tinkering with this like little microcontroller boards right now. Like I said, you can be running Python. Python's really popular right now because of this little thing right here called ChatGPT. I don't know if anybody's ever used this. ChatGPT is really, really stinking cool. If you don't know what this is, it's AI. It's very popular right now. But it's AI that you can ask it anything. But the most important thing is you can do code. You can ask for code. So you can say, like, write me a Python write me a program in Python to scrape the internet. Okay. You can ask it more intense stuff, like more direct stuff, but it will actually remember what you asked. And if you ask more stuff in that general thing, it will actually give it to you. But it will give you, it's not the perfect, but it's not perfect, but it would get you close. Or you can say like, what's a API request in JavaScript, right? And it'll take a second, but this is all done on it's actually running on Python. So like if you have any questions, you can ask it and it will give it to you. You know, you can be like, what's a recipe for apple pie? Okay, let's ask it that. And then so though, boom, right there. It'll give you the recipe and it'll tell you how to make it directions wise. This is really cool. It's all AI driven. This is going to be a really cool stuff to do. Like you can ask it wherever and you can be like, I don't have have a pie dish. And sometimes they'll give you alternatives for stuff. See? Boom. Now it said I don't have a pie dish. And now it's going to give me directions in order to use something without a pie dish. But for code, it's really cool because you can, I can be like, write me a NeoPixel. I did this. So let me disconnect this board really quick. Okay. I'm gonna connect this board. This board is called the CircuitPython Express, or the Circuit Playground Express. Sorry. Hey, can't I plug it in? Why is this being a pain right now? There we go. So this thing right here, I actually have it to how it will play sounds. But if I push it, it'll light up the pixels with the sound. Okay. Now, let's go into VS Code really quick. Let me open up this new window. Open folder. So this is cool because you can load this in right here, and it will just automatically save, right? So this is something I was following a tutorial on to do. So you save it. Now let's reset it. Sometimes it's called ChatGTP. So if you go to ChatGTP, okay, ChatGTP, GTP right there. It will go to OpenAI, but you go to try ChatGTP, and then it'll open it up right here. So yeah, this, I have it to where if I hit one button, it's jade. If I hit another button, it's blue. But if I hit both buttons, it turns purple. And it's written in Python. It's actually written in CircuitPython, which is made directly for these little micro. But so I wanted to ask ChatGTP to write me a Python, to write me a script that will give it a gradient color, okay? And it did. And this is what it came up with. So it's blue to purple. And first it was just filling up the pixels here. It might be hard to see it. It was filling up the pixels. Right? And then I had it to fill it up and then reverse the direction of it. And that's what it gave me. It gave me this code right here, which I think I had to like change one little thing. I don't know if you can change output language. I would say because it's a language. Let me see. Tell what's the weather in Paris in French. Yeah. I don't know if you can just, let me see. Upgrade plan, updates, and FAQ. Switch language to Spanish. Answer questions I ask in Spanish. Oops, I spelled it wrong, but it's cool because it will. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can. So like you can say, let's go new chat. Write me a program in C++ about API request. Nice thing is too is if you actually mistype, it will actually know what you're talking about. Okay, give me 1 second. Once when it gets done with this. But yeah, and then you can be like, hey, if you want it to explain something to you, you can be like, you explain it to me like I'm 5, and it'll use basic words to explain it to somebody. You'd be like, or I'm a professional to explain it to me, and it'll just boom, 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 just give it to you like extremely, like just like no BS about it. And as cool as you can copy the code. It's really cool. So it's actually built into VS Code too. You can use it because so Microsoft actually paid like $3 billion for ChatGTP. They're gonna integrate it into Bing so that way you can ask it into Bing. It's gonna put it into Cortana. Like they're going crazy with this. But there's an extension in VS Code for ChatGTP. Oops. Where is it at? Right here. Oh no, I don't think it's that one. There's another one. I'll have to. I think. CodeGTP. That's what it is. So you can actually highlight code and then give it like it will actually write stuff for you. Like it won't write it for you, but like you can be like, give me the markdown for this, explain it to me. So that way it will give you the markdown for it. It's so cool. So let's do write me a singleton design pattern in C++. Like they've been using this for a while in different stuff, I guess. Like they've been using it in like GitHub, like their type of thing for like their code autopilot or copilot, I think it was. So here you go. Here's the code. And sometimes it'll even say it like you might have to adjust it. And if it is wrong, you can actually go back and say this part of the code is wrong. And it says, okay, thank you for letting me know. I will remember it for the future. Or you can take a snippet of code and throw it in there and be like, explain this code to me. And it will tell you the code. And like here, this is a thread safe version for Singleton. If you're using C++ 11 or higher version, you can use this and this to make thread safe Singleton. It's so cool. It's so cool. The only drawback right now is if you see it on their chat right here, it will say limited knowledge of the world events before 2021. But they're gonna update to make it more relevant. You can't ask it to do stuff that will harm people, stuff like that. Like there's limitations and stuff like that you can do. Like this is cool too, like quantum computing in simple terms. But the coding aspect of it is so cool. Because there's stuff I forget all the time when I'm coding, when I'm doing something lately, and I'll just go ask it. Like I'll try it out myself, and then I'll go ask it something if I'm stuck, and it's so cool. And it's like it's a really good tool to use. Like it's really cool. Like here we go. Write me circuit Python code on the circuit playground express to light up every other pixel purple then teal. Okay. So let's take this code and I'll load it up on here and we'll see what it does. And then it explains it too, which is really cool. So let's take this. We'll copy this. Let's go to VS Code. All right. Close that. Close that. We don't need that. So boom. Let's paste that here. Let's save that. Let it reload. Okay. So we had an issue. Let's open up serial monitor to see what it's doing. Has no attributes show pixel. I think we do not need this, if I'm right. See? See? Now it might be easier to see, but now it's right there. Let's do what is it? Pixel I think it's board. I think it's CPX dot. Can't type. CPX dot pixels. It's a brightness. No. How do you set the brightness on the above code? What is up, Maddie? Coding stream? A little bit. Using some chat GTP, doing some coding stuff. Yep, chat GTP. CPX pixel brightness. That's what it was. That's what it was. Pixels dot brightness. And we're going to set that equal to, so let's go 0.5 right now. So it's not so bright. Boom. Now it's not so bright. So now we have the pixels lit up purple, teal with a brightness of 0.5. Oh, right. I learned, so I went through all of Python without, like, what I used was, let me see, where is it at? Where is it? Should just do it name. So Python books. I bought this off of, what was it? Humble Bundle had a big thing for Python. I bought Python Crash Course 2nd edition, and I have the Udemy course for this as well, I think. But this, I went through the whole thing of this for a long while to learn Python. And it was really good. Like, I went through, I did this Aliens game, which was pretty cool. Where is it? I think I had it in the downloads folder. Yep, Alien Invasion. Alien Invasion. No, it's Alien. I don't think I have Python installed on this Ubuntu. Or is it Pi? I think it's Pi, right? Nope. Anyways, I went through this whole course. Did like an Aliens. It's like a Space Invaders game that I did. I don't think it will ever replace. I think it's going to be a tool. You can either be the tool, you can use the tool so that way you don't get replaced, or you can be replaced by the tool. But I think that ChatGTP is going to be amazing. In the above code, in the above code, copy that is not needed. See, now it's I just told it it's not needed, and it's like, ah, you're right. And then here's the correct version of the code now. So it's so cool. Linda and Udemy are great resources. I also recommend the books Clean Code and Code Complete. Maybe some design pattern books. Design pattern books would be really good. The issue I have is just what to build, honestly, to what I want to build to get me better at coding. I did like I have JavaScript. Actually, let's unplug this. Let's go back to this little LED screen that I made because I'm really cool. I'm really happy about this. I took JavaScript and got to about doing React, doing Code Academy, but Code Academy got really expensive, so I actually had to cancel my Code Academy. Is that going the right way? It is going the right way. This is so cool. Honestly, this is the coolest thing that I think I've done in a long time. Running a ESP32, going to an LED that I can hook into Wi-Fi. Like, I don't even need, like I said earlier, I don't need to have this plugged into my my computer. I'm just running the voltage to this. This is a 5-volt pixel board that I am now running at 3.3 volts, and it's running straight off of the ESP32. So cool. And so this is what I want to do with this. I want it to where if somebody subscribes, or we can put my subscriber goal, every single time somebody subscribes, it changes. So that way it does it real time. So that way I can grab like from the YouTube API, grab it, and then have it be put on here and use Python doing it. Like, this is so cool. Little $9 Wi-Fi enabled board that is running. So this is running Arduino right now. I'm not running CircuitPython on here. I'm running Arduino, and it is just absolutely cool. If you're looking for a design pattern book, I'd buy Design Patterns by Reusable Object Oriented Software. Is that on? Can I get it on Amazon? Probably have to get it on Amazon. But yeah, I don't know what you guys would think about me just doing coding streams. I want to learn how to code. I want to get a job, hopefully, because I need to start making more money. And YouTube is not paying the bills at all. YouTube is costing me money. But I still want to do aim training though. I still want to like maybe start the stream off doing like an hour or so of aim training, pushing some scores, but then get into coding and stuff on the channel. Still do some mice stuff, mice reviews and stuff like that. Do more tech stuff like this. These little techie little streams of doing this, but learning Python or doing like web design, because I do know JavaScript. I know HTML, I know CSS. I'm not good at CSS. I don't think anybody's good at CSS. I know HTML just because I did HTML a while ago and then I did it again. But I know JavaScript. I haven't written it for a while, so it would be getting it back into it and like a refresher. But I went through and did Python. Python. I started doing a Django, like the back end for Django, and then this is before learning JavaScript. I started doing Django, but then I needed to do some JavaScript, so I started learning JavaScript, got hooked on JavaScript for a little bit, but I want to go back through and do some Django stuff. Like, I know a little bit of object-oriented with Python, doing classes and stuff like that. Classes, making objects from classes. But I just need to start coding and learning more stuff on it. I don't know. Like I said, everything's up in the air right now because I need surgery soon. But surgery is... ASR on OnlyFans, that's where the money is. True, that's true. But I need to figure out a way to start making more money. But I love to code. I do love to code. I want to learn to code more. Possibly get a job at it, doing stuff. These little boards are fun just to mess around in. I was doing some stuff here, following a tutorial and stuff like that about doing a little gambling game, little slot machine game. What would you want to develop professionally? I don't know. Websites are fun. Websites are popular. I like getting down close to the hardware, honestly. I like doing hardware stuff like this stuff right here. Websites are fun. If I had to learn some more web development and stuff like that, I would. Like I said, I started learning React and doing React and stuff like that, virtual DOM. But I like messing around with the hardware as well. I like building computers, running through Linux stuff, stuff like that, doing servers. I need more experience doing it. But I still want to do aim training though. Like I don't want that to I don't want it to fall off. I want to do aim training. I want to hit that the master complete in Voltaic. But like I said, that's not paying the bills right now. If I look at my analytics here, my content, majority of my views come from my videos. My live streams are down there. My shorts are low, and it's just like the last, because I haven't really uploaded any shorts lately. But out of all of my videos, most all of them are hardware related, like mouse related. And then the one when I did with Maddie with the coaching session, that one actually did really well as well. But I think learning how to code and then throwing in like on the live streams and stuff like that, aim training. If you're interested in Python, I recommend watching Corey Schaefer on YouTube. He's amazing tutorials. I'll have to check him out. I like Python because it's so versatile. You can do so much with Python, and it's relatively easy to do it. I would love to learn like C++ and C and stuff like that, but I know that's a whole nother ball game. Maybe C#. But I just like Python. I've been liking CircuitPython because, like I said, like I know CircuitPython isn't going to be running as fast as like running C or C++ on an Arduino, but it's so much fun, and it's so popular right now because of like ChatGTP. ChatGTP is written in, I think it's written in PyTorch. What is ChatGTP written in? I think it's using Python, and I think it's using PyTorch for the AI. Yeah, see, it's using PyTorch. It's machine learning. It's using TensorFlow as well with CUDA, with NVIDIA. But like, there's so much stuff you could do with Python. You can do machine learning. You can do, you can do data science. You can do backend stuff with like Flask or Django. You can do, you can automate so much stuff. Like I have this book as well. I bought this book. I actually have it in a PDF version as well. Automate the boring stuff with Python. I ran through this for quite a while too. I got to like page almost 200 running in Python with this. This is really cool stuff. This is really fun to use. Really good book. He streams as well. He streams on Twitch. And he's got a lot of cool stuff. It's like it's more not like in this book. This book, see, I have so many, like I have a ton of Django project, Duck Game, to-do lists, projects. Tried jumping into Go for a little bit. Java. I have JavaScript books. Projects I did. This one was really cool. This to-do. Was the one I was looking for. Let me see. I have a lot of stuff I did in here. I suck at Markdown, so I was using this as a template that I can upload to GitHub and then just take the stuff out I didn't want to. Perfect little template for Markdown. I found off of somebody's GitHub. They was like, "Oh yeah, you go ahead and use it," and I was like, "Great, that is awesome." Projects. I have tons of projects. Like I said. I don't want to open that one up. I was gonna write Lua. I wanted to do some mods for GTA for somebody. It'd be difficult starting out, but you'd learn a lot. Yeah. What is it? I'd love to get some good projects. Guessing. This is my Udemy stuff I was doing. Yeah, so this one, I got through, like this one's set up to do, you'd start with the basics, variables and data types, lists, working with lists, if statements, dictionaries, while loops, functions, classes, going through object-oriented programming, stuff like that. How to test your code. I got in. This was the alien invasion game I did, where I it's really cool. This one was really fun to do. And then Django, I wanted to get into a little bit of Django, doing backend. I got through, and then he wanted to do. There's one part, because this does like almost like a Reddit, like. You put your learning logs, your log for your learning, and it kind of, so you can see, people can sign in and see what other people are working on it, and you can post it too. So it's kind of like a posting, like a forum website type of thing. But then he wanted to do like Tailwind, CSS, and other stuff, and I was like, I should probably learn just the basics of CSS and HTML before really getting into it. Once the site is created, then you can focus on enhancing the site. Yeah. Like, I don't mind doing doing websites. I actually have my own site that I did on my GitHub. I need to change my profile. There's me. Look at me. That's me right there. I need to change that. So this is my own personal website that I did. Very basic. I did like it's just static. There's no back end. There's no there's no reactive. There's no React or anything. This is just static web pages that I coded up myself. So if I go like about me, go down to my goals, tech I wanted that I used, interests about stuff I like to do. And then contact as a different with clickable links. I will actually go to it. And then this is what I coded in JavaScript. So this is when I was like getting barely into JavaScript, and I want to have a dark mode. So I made it to where it will invert the colors to go to dark to light mode. Just very, very basic. Like, honestly, don't even think it's yeah, so there's the HTML right there. And like the CSS, like there's the JavaScript right there. There's the CSS I did. That took me a while. CSS took me a while to do, getting the diameter, because I wanted to set them up like iPhone apps, you know, make it really appealing, and then put the shadow behind it so that way it looked really nice. And then space out everything using grids and stuff like that. This took me forever. The CSS took me more time to do than doing the actual JavaScript. This took me a bit to do. Of course, the HTML really didn't take me. Has a good voice and chill to listen to as well. Oh, thank you. I hate CSS. I'm not a designer either. I am not a designer. I actually used Adobe XD to actually set this up to where I wanted it to be, and then took that into what I wanted here. Like I wireframed in XD, I think. I don't even think I even have Adobe XD installed right now. But yeah, I am not a designer. I like doing JavaScript. JavaScript's fun. It's very complicated to me, it seems, but it's fun. So I wouldn't mind doing like websites. Like I said, I like being really close to the hardware. You know, making this stuff, these little microcontrollers, like I said, are really, really fun to do. It's just, yeah. So I don't know. I hope everybody sticks around. I still doing aim training, but I think I'm gonna start doing some more coding streams. You know, going over some basic stuff for Python, getting reacquainted with Python or JavaScript. But I think I'm gonna go through like this thing's really cool too. You know, you can deposit, so it's like if you want to deposit $100 and then you can bet on the lines. So if you go 4 lines, it won't let you do it. If you go 0 lines, it won't let you do it. If you say hello, it won't let you do it. It says enter a number. So you can say like 3. What would you like to bet? So how much would you like to bet? So let's say if you do like 40, it won't let me do it because your balance is 100, so it won't let you do it. So we'll say, 20. So we bet 60 and then it rolled, which that's a first. Shouldn't have done that. So I was following, whose site? And the problem is too with coding is like, what can I show? You know, what can I show without getting hit with like a DMCA stuff? Where is it? I've been like looking up a ton of stuff about coding lately. This is really cool. That is really cool. This Tech with Tim.
Deposit, okay, 100.
I've been following his, but I don't know what I can show on stream without him getting hit by like a DMCA, or what I can show like book-wise without, doing stuff, like showing these PDFs here and having it be like people can want to take it down because not everybody has bought it. But yeah, this one's really cool too. I actually have a Raspberry Pi Pico coming. It'll be here tomorrow. It's another little board. Doesn't have Wi-Fi or anything like that. The ESP32, but it's got a dual core processor you can do fun stuff with. The Cherno is a great channel on YouTube for C++. C++, that intimidates me, to be honest with you. That really intimidates me. I like Python. I like Python. I like JavaScript. I would like to eventually learn C++, but for right now, I think that's way over my head for stuff, for anything I want to do. You know, maybe do some Arduino stuff. Arduino runs C and C++ as well. Arduino Uno, because that runs C and C++. I believe, right? But you can also run CircuitPython on it as well. I started with Python, switched to Java, and then finally C, C++, C#. Which one do you like the most? And how hard was it to go from like Python? Let's say if you went from Python to like C++ or C#, how hard was it to do that? But now we have this really cool tool to do ChatGTP, where you can ask it questions like, what is object-oriented programming? C++, C#, and then Python and Java. Java is a pain. I heard is a pain. Class of blueprint of objects. See, I know this stuff because I went through it. I need to get reacquainted with it and remember it. But I remember like setting up classes and using classes to make objects that you can use in your code all the way through, like importing them into different programs and moving them around, stuff like that. I know that I know JavaScript has objects. It's not object oriented, but they do have some objects and they have classes and stuff like that. I really do like Python. Python is a lot of fun. But looking at like Python jobs, you know, it's running machine learning, which uses a lot of math, stuff like that. I would have to get into doing like Django and Flask to build and see what language are commonly used. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I just need to do something to make more money. I think programming is the way to do it. And like this, I actually want to build a case, get my 3D printer and 3D print a case for it, and then put it on a shelf behind me over here. I get notifications about Python all the time. I know a lot of people use Django or Flask on their backend, and I know like Node is being used with like Express.js or JS for the backend as well for websites. I mean, I wouldn't mind moving back to Vegas too. Vegas is a good tech hub, or is a growing tech hub as well. This right here, I was writing this yesterday. I was writing this yesterday with like algorithms. I need to get better at I don't have my water in here. I need to get better at algorithms. Algorithms is going to be a big help. This right here was throwing me off of how it's working. It's probably C#, Java, and then HTML. Yeah. Like I said, I know JavaScript. I'd have to get more acquainted with it. But I do know JavaScript. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You know, the whole web. Everything is running off of JavaScript lately. It seems like. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab some water. Be right back. We can do a search. Let's see. Swap it to that. Or Boise programming jobs. Oops. Go here. Actually, let's go to just. See, I want to do. Let's go just chat for right now. They have an entry-level Python program, software developer. Let's go to Indeed. Computer program, Boise, Idaho. .NET. Python. Oh, Conical. Some Ubuntu. Linux stuff. I love Linux. I absolutely love Linux. All right, Sparks. Let me ask you this. What OS are you using for your development stuff? Are you strictly on Windows? Like your own personal, not like servers and stuff, but like what's your own personal OS you're using? Are you like you using Linux, Mac? Are you using Windows? Let me see. Familiar with Git, HTML, Markdown. Has software development experience in Python, JavaScript. I see, that's not bad. Help desk technician. Let's see what this is. Doesn't say the requirements that they want. 2 to 8 years. See, that's a problem too. I don't have 2 to 8 years. I'm pushing. I'm 39. So if getting a job is going to be hard because people are going to be like, why are you 39 and going into like a basic, programming job. But I know all these, like the desired skills, they're way inflated. Way inflated. Help desk analyst. Help desk specialist. You change career paths, nothing wrong with that. Windows 11 is my dev machine. I use Visual Studio 2020. Yeah, for C+ and C#, you do need Visual Studio 2020. Or just Visual Studio. Like, I think if I did a good 6 months of just programming, getting reacquainted, programming, finding a good, doing like a good stack, like even if it's just like web development for right now, and then I can do stuff on the side for like Python. I think I can get a job. Find a framework I want to use. I know Git. I do know Git. Jump into like React, maybe even Django or Flask on the back end, and just almost go into like a full, a full stack developer. Let's see what they have in Vegas. Thought about moving back to Vegas, being closer to my parents. Professionally, it's slightly different. It can vary depending on the project. My first role was a tech support junior developer role without much college, then eventually transitioned to full-time dev. Okay. What are you developing right now? Bachelor's preferred. JavaScript 2 years. C# 4 years. Computer operator. Madison Square Garden, that's really cool in Vegas. They're building a whole Madison Square in Vegas right now. Scripting, Lua, Python, SQL, JavaScript, Node-RED. Java, C++, Oracle, Python, software developer. Yeah, I don't have anything. Show control programmer. Try my own library, right? In C++, jeez. C++ is very, very daunting to me. What's up, Gravity? How's it going? PHP. Been better. Won't lie to you. Been better. All good on your end. Good. Good to hear. I've been better. I've been stressing about a lot of stuff lately. I got hit with depression really hard over the weekend. Just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I need to make more money. I need a better job. YouTube isn't paying the bills. So I'm thinking about doing coding streams along with aim training and just chilling, having fun, hanging out with you guys, and learning how to code better so that way I possibly get a job. A Unity developer, competitive, interactive virtual sports. As much as I would love for YouTube to take off, and I'm still gonna be doing stuff on that, but I need at least 1,000 subs. I need 1,000 subs to even monetize, and that's just to monetize. That doesn't mean you can go full-time content creation, So, I've been having fun. I built this, put this together. Let's see, we want this scene. Put this together, just barely. Little LED is running off of ESP32, connected to the Wi-Fi, and then pushing to LED matrix, and you can change the LED stuff for it. It's got a bunch of what I need to do. See, here's the interface right here. On this scene, I might need to put. What I can do. Give me a second. I can do like mouse. We'll just go mouse floor right now. You can change different things. Scrolling text. This is really cheap to make. Really, really cheap. So you got the scrolling text. It'll just say the date right now. But what I really want to do is have it for subs and show the subscriber count. But if somebody tips or subs, to have their name scroll across. So I would have to code a script in order to grab the API information from YouTube and then push it into Stream Elements bot to have the Elements bot push this onto, to this, grab that and all that stuff. A little fun little, but this has got a ton of different, do you recall the tracking scenario? You revolve around the target. You mean there's a couple. Like I think. Is it on Gravity's playlist? Is it that one where it's like if you're in a figure 8? Yeah, Gravity knows that one. Gravity is the one that put that in. Let me fire it up real quick. I'll fire up Kovaaks real quick. So yeah, maybe do a do aim training for a few hours and then do some coding afterwards. On streams. Maybe do some projects, maybe build some stuff out, have some fun. Maybe they'll lead into a job. Who knows? Who knows? Movement. Revolving tracking strafes. It's this one right here. Talking this one right here. If you are, it's revolving tracking strafes. Oh, and I haven't been doing too much aim training because after that push for Jade, my arm was destroyed for a little bit. So I had to take a little time to let my arm heal up. It was bad. It was really bad. I know how Maddie felt after when he was pushing his stuff. How he felt. Trying to work on strafing between shots in Valorant, and notice my crosshair position is not coordinating my movement. Yeah, this one's really good. What's also a really good one too? I really liked. Is it XY? No, it's not that one. I haven't played this playlist in a while. It's the one where you're bouncing in the air. This one's good too. This music is vibe. Hey, I love this music. So this music is off of Stream Elements. Not Stream Elements, but what's it called? Stream Beats. Their lo-fi playlist. It's really good. It's nice and chill. It's nice and chill. It's just chill. I like Stream Beats. Harris Heller on YouTube. He made this. Really, really good stuff. No, Stream Beats aren't. He specifically made Stream Beats so that way they're DMCA free. Because he wanted to have, it was right when like Twitch was really hitting hard with music, and he was like, I want to make music for people to use in their YouTube videos or their stream without getting hit. So he made this whole entire, like, Stream Beats has a bunch of stuff. Like, they have hip hop, synthwave, electronic, ambient. Yeah, I've used a couple of their songs in videos before. Him and there's another one. I can't think of it. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. LED right there. They have one, The Matrix. Be kind of cool if you positioned a couple more LED and have a bigger matrix. So you can like have the matrix go down. That's cool too, because you can change the settings down here too, and then you can change the colors that you want. Like, let's say you want blue. If you want purple, have it be rainbow. And then they have like different color styles over here as well. Right on, Sparks. Thanks for stopping by as always. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, this LED is really, really cool. Got some really cool stuff. Then they have some where it's got some music to it as well. Like you can hook up a music meter or like a mic. Music meter. Jeez. You can hook up a mic to this as well, so that will pick up ambient sounds. So that way it'll position that too. Little Ghost Rider. Like some of these I don't even know what they do. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Oh no. Oh, that'll give somebody a seizure. But it does run into, like if you turn the brightness up too much, the 3.3 volts that the board's pushing out isn't enough. But it has power here. So this right here, these are power, so you can hook it up to an external power source, right? And then you have this that will connect to another board. So you put signal into one of the LED matrix, you throw a little bit of power to it, and you can hook up another one of these, and you can piggyback them. So that way you can actually run one thing, like you can run this one color, run another one, another color, another one, another color, and do fun stuff with it. Oh, that one's cool. Let's do rainbow with that. Then you can do like different backgrounds to it too. So let's say that if you want to turn that like that. White. Or just have it black. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff. This one's pretty cool too. Popcorn. That one's pretty cool. Change the colors. Then you can do like, if you want more. If you want to slow them down, speed them up. There's just so much cool stuff. And then there's also an app for your phone. So you can hook up your phone to the app and you can control it from your phone as well. It's just so much fun, so much cool stuff you can do with these little tiny micro boards. And then you can hook up into home automation as well. I was looking up where you can control it with your voice. I also have my Raspberry Pi over here. I want to do some stuff with. Got a lot of little gadgets and stuff to do stuff. Thought about doing this as well. Not that one. This one. This one right here. Where you can make your own little matrix and then your own borders and stuff and code it in for that. But that will be just one single thing. They have like overviews and way people do them and stuff. Shows you how to do it with Python. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. These little Arduino boards are pretty cool. But they're so out of stock. Like Raspberry Pis and these other boards are like so hard to have them in stock. Mini cellular GMS breakout. What? T-Mobile GSM network is shutting down for the US or course of 2020 and beyond. So please be aware that these are for non-criminals in the USA. So please check out the 3G next generation usage. Oh, $80. That's a hard hit right there. These are just really cool stuff that you can do with like C++ and Arduino and CircuitPython or MicroPython. Just really fun stuff. Lua. So I need to finish this project up. So that way I can get this up on GitHub as completed. Probably do that after stream tonight or tomorrow. I just wanted tonight's stream just to be just chill, just kind of catch up with everybody, just let everybody know what's going on, what I'm thinking about doing and stuff like that. Just talk to everybody. Like I said, we're still going to be doing aim training. It's just not going to be strictly aim training. We got to hit that master complete goal. I got to write down other goals as well that we need to do. Yeah, Adafruit has a lot of cool stuff with pixels and stuff. Look up the API documentation on it. Just really cool. There's so much cool stuff you can do with coding. Ran across somebody who was trying to make their own aim trainer on Twitch, which was kind of cool. But yeah, so I think beginning next week we're gonna start getting back into doing more aim training stuff. We're gonna push for Jade Complete, then we're gonna push into Masters and then go from there. I think one cool thing to work on coding wise would be like my own YouTube bot, my own moderator bot that will pick up people and auto ban, because I've seen that Stream Elements bot and YouTube moderation really doesn't pick up the chat bots too good. So if I can put that into my stream and code it to where somebody asks a question to it, it'll automatically respond. Actually, that'd be a really good project to do. I think that'd be a really good first project to do. Maybe just do my own bot, and if it's people say something like these bots coming in and selling services, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. It can ban them, and then people can ask my bot questions and have it answer and do cool stuff. That'd be a kind of fun project to do. I don't know where to start with that, but I think that'd be a fun project to do. So, but I think that's going to be it for the night, guys. I think I'm going to grab some food. This week has been crazy at work as well. Been pushing. We had a launch that kind of went afoul, and we were working really hard to get this stuff done, and then we stopped, and then we didn't have anything to do, and then we had some stuff to do. So, I think I'm going to grab some food and call it a night. Let everybody just chill out. Appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully everybody will still tune into the live streams. I'm hoping. We're gonna do cool stuff. We're gonna have fun. I appreciate everybody again. Hanging out with me, doing stuff. You guys are awesome. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Remember, 1% better every day. See you guys.